Here we are in the store with the Phoenix Service frame, with the racket attacher, with the racket, with the flatbed, and also with the service bed with the new traverse that we are going to need. Now, you all know everything about the racket. The flatbed is quite easy. It's a flatbed. It has ramps at the back, and the ramps extend, and those ramps are going to help you put vehicles or implement or whatever you want on top of the bed. That's one thing. Now also it has the emergency beacon, and it has also straps. You can use the straps. Now this is the new one. This is the service bed, and we're going to be using this one. Now traverse also important. We're going to jump into the track, and we are going to review something that is very important, something that is called control groups. Now, if we pop up the help menu, I'm just waiting for the Xbox controllers to pop up. Okay, you can see that it says Y select tool. You all know that. If you pay attention to the bottom of the help window, now it says control group truck number 1, and it also says that in the picture of in the icon of the truck, it says there is a tractor, and on top of the tractor there is a tiny 1. That means that we are now controlling the truck. Everything we do is going to control elements of the truck. For example, right bumper and up and down, we open the doors. Left bumper, nothing. Right bumper and left bumper, we open the windows or we close the windows. These are all the controls that we have on the Phoenix Service frame. Now we press Y, and it says control group mirrors, and you can see on top of the icon of the tractor right now there on top left, you see it says 2. Now press right bumper, nothing. Left bumper, and we're going to jump inside. Right bumper, and we press left and right, and we adjust the left mirror. We're going to adjust it to see the rear wheels down there. And we're going to move to that side, and we're going to press right, and we're going to see also the right wheels just right there. We have everything adjusted. Now, fire it up and start connecting things. We're going to connect the lines. It's beautiful. And we're going to jump into, we're gonna connect the service bed. Nothing fancy here, nothing crazy, we're just driving. Now something that it's new, it's different on this frame, are these lights. These tiny lights, you can see the LEDs on the left, the LEDs on the right, and when we go backwards. These are new, okay? These are only for transport. At the frame, this bumper disappears when we connect something. So we're gonna connect right here. You see that? It says 82's TLX, whatever. Connect it, and off we go. We have the service bed connected. Now pay attention. The control group stays at the number 2. So we are controlling mirrors. Now what controls do we have available on the service bed? If we are just here, we're gonna jump with Y, and now it says control group 0 and control group nil 0 because there is no description for that control group. Now, what controls do we have here? We can press left bumper, and we see that it says enable crane mechanics. It also says open cover. Open cover, what's gonna do with the service bed selected, it's going to extend the supports right like that, and it gave us a lot of base, a lot of stability. We're gonna fold them, and we are going to see the next one. It's enable crane mechanics. If we press enable crane mechanics, the crane is unfolded, and now if we press the same left bumper, new options appear. You see that the right stick has now 2 options available. Right stick left, right stick right. It controls the rotation of the crane. up the elevation, down, same thing. It has a little bit of acceleration. When you release the joystick, it just keeps going a little bit, so just be careful with that. Now, what else do we have? Right bumper this time, and also the same joystick, right joystick. We go up and we extend. We go down and we collapse. We go right, left, and the hook goes down, and we go right and the hook goes up. Now there is an extra control that you're gonna see here, and it's that hook can also rotate. You press left bumper and right bumper and a new control appears. Also, always with the right stick. You can press left or right, and you're gonna see that the hook also is moving. That is important to align the load, to align the cargo that you're using, or also to connect the traverse. We're going to do that. We're going to connect the traverse right now. Now we're gonna left bumper and left, and we're gonna move that down. Okay, we're gonna move it here so you can see it there. We're gonna grab the traverse. The traverse can be grabbed by hand. It's not heavy until it's connected, so you can grab it. We're gonna move it next to the crane. Gonna put it on the ground, and now we're gonna jump into the truck. It says that it cannot connect, even though we are fine. Cannot connect because I've moved the hook, so the hook right now cannot connect. So left bumper, right bumper, and we start rotating, and you see right now it allows us to connect. So we connect it, off we go. Now pay attention to the icons. We have the tractor icon, we have the service bed attachment, and we have one that is elevated up there. That is the crane traverse. Now we can fold it and unfold it. Right now it's in transport position. We can press left bumper and again enable crane mechanics, and the traverse is going to unfold. Now it's active. Now we are going to leave this, we're going to change again. Now press, it says truck, mirrors, and now nil, meaning we are in the service bed. I'm going to press left bumper and right, and we are going to elevate the traverse from the ground, and off we go. I'm going to create a scenario, and we're going to review how mass displacement, how the weight affects what you want to load. Hey, here we are again. Now we have a bit of a scenario that is going to show us how the mass affects how you operate the crane. Now you can see that right now it's a little bit moved to the left, moved to the right, sorry, depending on where you are. And we're going to see how we can prevent that to happen, how we can prevent the mass or the weight to affect us, and how to operate it, well, safely. So we're going to move this down. Move it like that. Wanted to rotate it a bit, something like that. Okay. And now move it down a bit. Oh, no, down. And we connect it. Now logs are very heavy, and we are a little bit off. There you go. So if we try to elevate the logs right now, you see that logs are heavier than the truck, and the entire truck is lifted. Even the dynamic suspension on the front is completely contracted on this side, so we are not doing it right because the load is too heavy. We're going to correct that in a minute. I'm gonna move it down. The other side, and we are going to press left bumper and left on the D-pad. Now we have a solid base. Look at the difference. I'm very bad loading logs, and obviously I've loaded from one side, and well, I'm gonna try to do it better. Okay, let's see right now. There you go. So right now we can elevate the logs, but if we try to extend, we try to move them, if we elevate them, we're fine, because the mass displacement, and you need to do that slowly. The mass displacement is not that heavy, but if we try to extend the boom, extend the arm, you see, there is going to be a moment that it's going to tip, because all the weight goes to those logs. So how am I going to fix that? I'm going to rotate the logs, I'm going to elevate the crane, and I'm going to contract it, and look at the difference. We're going to move it at the back of the truck. A little bit there. Okay. And now, look. I'm going to move it down. And I'm going to try to extend the arm to the max. Slowly. To be able to correct if we are going to tip. There we go. Maximum extension. You can leave the truck. We have maximum extension and the truck still stable. We are stable. We can load it. We can move it because all the weight is concentrated in this area, and also the cabin is very, very heavy. You can see that even the cabin is moving a bit. It's willing to go backwards. It's willing to tip. But because these are very heavy. Now we're gonna contract it again. That effect is going to disappear. Gonna rotate it. Move it a little bit off. Oops, the other way. And put it down gently. I'll move a little bit closer. Now we release the logs. And there we go. Logs are done. Now we can fold our crane. Now something that is important. The traverse can be folded and also the crane can be folded, but no operator, no real world operator will actually fold the crane with the traverse attached. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the traverse to this place that it's marked there. We're gonna change Y. You see the icon, now we are in the traverse, and we're gonna move it up. We're gonna fold it. We're gonna move it. We're gonna move it down. And we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there. Now you can fold the frame. You can press left bumper and disable crane mechanics. Crane is going to fold, and you can see right now that it says 82 attachment TLX Phoenix crane traverse. You attach it, and it's fixed just right there in that spot. So yeah, that's how you. These are the controls, the tips and bits of the service bed. This is another thing, that is how to refill it. So meet me at the station in a minute. See ya. Hey, how's everybody doing? We are arriving to the station and we're gonna see the last of the features. This is how to fill it and the characteristics of filling and refilling the service bed. We're going to move close to a pump and it says start filling. You can see right down there, bottom right, that it's refilling diesel. Now many people will complain it's very slow, it's not fast, it's taking forever. It does not depend on the service bed, it depends on the pump. It actually depends on the type of pump and the setup that is being created here. So there is actually in real life, there is places at the gas stations that are for trucks and they deliver fuel, way faster than for regular cars or vehicles. No, we don't have that. So we are loading fuel at a regular speed, and yes, it is slow, but in the end, you're taking 5,000 liters of fuel. 5,000 liters of fuel, it is a lot of fuel. We're gonna stop it, and we're gonna go back to the store. See you in a bit.